Hey, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Appreciate it as always. Like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell button so you get notifications. We're just gonna do some warm up here. We're still leveling up the BMX, although we're getting closer. Ooh, there's some like glitchy stuff going on. I hope that is Zwift and not my computer. Now let's see what we got for pacer bots. Oh, there we go. There we go. New Tempest order. How you guys doing? Hopefully you're having a good day so far. We're getting inevitably closer to the PRL, full PRL. That is 9 days away. The event is in the Discord. I have made it late join by half an hour. We got a few people signed up. Should be fun. Ish. We're falling off the back already. It takes way too long. It's 172 kilometers. I want to say it was like, well, technically I didn't finish last time, but it was about 5 hours. Ish. So we'll see. Last time I did it with Eric Min, so huge Peloton group, which will have sped things up. See, we've got a nice big draft bar now. That's probably the biggest thing that Zwift had to add. Now, it is pretty much the least they could have done. You have no idea what you're saving in watts. But to be honest, if you've got sauce, the draft gauge is not exactly what I would call an accurate representation of what kind of wattage you're saving anyways. But it's good to see that representation on screen. $25K to the next upgrade. How you doing, Joshua? Hopefully you're feeling better, my man. Oh, we got, looks like the Specialized super bike there on our left. Little have a 5x5 race tonight. Well, best of luck, my dude. Hopefully A little better is better than not better. That's for sure. See, part of me, it's funny, like, now, the only thing that really is kind of important in sauce is I still like the groups, which I always have on screen, outside of everything else from sauce. Hey, Pookie Butt, you are still shadow banned. I am seeing you on the secondary, not the primary. Good thing I just switched that over, or I would have just ignored you for an entire stream. How you doing, my man? How you feeling? You looked a little stressed today on the bike. I'm not used to seeing you like that. Stuffy who really needs to breathe, right? That sucks. I don't know about you, but when I'm sick and I am stuffy like that, like I find that even though your performance does suffer on the bike and you maybe it doesn't feel the best, but I feel a lot clearer afterwards, which is a good thing. Rest in peace. I know, right? I have messaged YouTube about it because, like I said, you're not the only one, Pookie Butt. Thomas Zach is in the same program as you, that he just shows up in my secondary. And what bothers me about it even more is, like, the system is so dumb, and we're just gonna call it dumb, is that you would think by being subscribed, because I'm subscribed to you, I'm subscribed to Thomas, that it's like, hey, YouTube, these people, I want to hear from them. And clearly, that's not a thing. Health has been ass this week, and riding is hard right now, but it'll pass. Now, I'm actually curious now. Now that I am streaming, and I'm gonna go to my photography account, my other account, and we're gonna drop in on my own stream, and I am curious. So if I'm looking at the live chat there, all I see is Joshua. So that means I suspect you can't see Pookie Butt's writing, Joshua, in the chat. This is like live stream problem solving to see what exactly is going on. It's totally broken. I hear you, Pookie Butt. Good thing I didn't race room race hour later, 102 temp. Well, that's you being smart and listening to your body at the end of the day, which is good. Right move. And that race was, like I said, it was particularly hard. It didn't look it on paper, but it most definitely was. Well, I know the fact that I can't see it is wild, but I'm curious if anybody else in the main chat, which is just Joshua right now, can see you as well, Pookie. Because again, like, I can see in sort of my multi-chat that you're on YouTube and that you're chatting. But on YouTube, I don't see it through the Studio app, which I have up. And I don't see it through, like I said, my photography channel if I just drop into the chat. So, but, as I said before, after this all sort of came up, when I looked, you see, now you can't see it either. And Jail only sees Joshua as well. So it's, I don't know what to tell you, Pookie. I don't know what to tell you. All I'm saying is it's not right. Like, that means that everybody else in the chat probably doesn't see Thomas when he's in here either, which is horrible. Like, you know, for you, any of you that work in the corporate world, will have probably had to have done things like respect in the workplace. You know, those lovely courses that HR makes you take to ensure that you are treating your fellow employees with the respect that they deserve and that you aren't doing inappropriate things. Now, those courses don't apply to this stream, but that being said, you can see Pookie's messages. What? Oh, this is wild. Hey, KJ. So Pookie, Joshua can see your messages. Jail can't. So it's like a mixed thing. And I don't even know what to say about that. Like, that is wild. Huh. The plot thickens. It really does. I don't even know what to make of that. Like I said, I can see it in my chat compiler. I can't see it online. I can't see it with my secondary account. Joshua can. Pookie can't when he logs out. He can't even see himself. Yeah, you see, there you go. That's wild. That is wild. That is so broken. Well, you should always feel seen, Pookie. But that's just like, that is beyond broken. Because that means it's filtering out to some people, but not others. Which makes me wonder, like, even the compiler can see you. But does the compiler see everything? Am I just randomly ignoring people at the end of the day? Oh, that's some wild. That's wild. I don't even know, but back to what I was going to originally say before I got sidetracked and went on some random little rant/diatribe, is that I did message YouTube support about it. So, how many hours am I riding? Today I am racing, so we're doing we're doing the Rhino Crit. So we'll be doing that. Oh, each week? Like 10 to 12 hours-ish a week, I think. At least. I mean, 6, 7, 8, 8.5 on the weekends, plus whatever I race. Whew. Feel that heat. Yeah, we keep it usually mileage wise, it's like 250 kilometers to 300 kilometers, in that range. It just really depends. Like I said, Luca, and for those of you who don't know, Luca Motz is my cycling coach. He's got me on like a pretty endurance heavy weekends kind of thing. So yeah, it's all good. I'm gonna have to check this temperature because that feels super hot. I feel super flush, like hopefully it's the heat. Oh yeah, it's like, hopefully it'll turn off in a minute here, but oh, what a difference that's making. Streamlabs bot heard me. There you go. All right. I'm gonna adjust this heat for a sec. It's like blasting, which is not cool. In fact, it's the opposite. It is very hot, but it is like super cold out here. We had a blizzard yesterday. It was like the wind was ripping through at like 90 kilometers an hour, basically snowing. It was snowing horizontal though, and everything was blowing, and basically driving was crazy because you'd just come across a random snowbank that was like 3 feet tall in the middle of the road. Thankfully I drive a Jeep and have 4-wheel drive, so it wasn't like a huge issue for me. Although I almost got stuck at one point in one of these said banks, but at the end of the day, like, oh, crazy, crazy weather here. Took me a while to dig out, as you would expect after a blizzard, but overall not too bad. Holy smokes, that's so hot down here all of a sudden, or I'm so hot. Hopefully I'm not experiencing what Joshua experienced on Tuesday. That would not be cool. All right. Why isn't this thing turned off? There we go. It's still not turned off. There we go. Whew. Alex, yeah, I've been cycling in winter conditions. We're lucky, no snow. May be able to get out this Saturday. That's awesome. I was able to get out. I think December 6th was my last time out. So pretty nice in that regards. But
but now it's pretty much stuck. Like we had +10. We have some weird swing days. Like we had a +10 this week. And melted everything, but like, or not everything, but enough. But still not enough to go ride. I am like hungry. We're going through all sorts of things. Got really hot, now I'm hungry. Stream, the wheels just coming off. Wheels are just coming off here. We're gonna need a bar. Hey, Darren. Yeah, endurance, Alex, it's the lack of movement. I don't mind riding 3-4 hours outside. Indoors, I don't like it. Oh, nice. Nice. My Unbound got really screwed up. It was all set, and then it got dropped by Specialized. And then Pookie was nice enough to say, hey, we can help you out. But then it got weird politically. I'm just kind of like, I'm just going to stay in Canada. No offense to anybody. Just because it was unpredictable, heard some bad stories, blah, 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 blah. And, yeah, I mean, we'll get there at some point. At some point. At least you don't have to worry about punctures. It's true. Gravel's good for that. But tubeless. I mean, Pookie has ridden Unbound, and he did the full meal deal. So, sorry about the eating and talking. But, yeah, it's an event I do want to do at some point. Probably sooner rather than later. But I also get why you don't trust drivers, because I have incidents way too often for my liking. I will definitely eat. You gotta eat, or it creeps up on you. Like, the problem is like, if you wait till you're hungry, you've kind of really screwed up. I'll say that much. And we all do it. We've all done it. Just got your head down. I set the computer now on intervals to beep at me for drink and food. Because when I get locked in, when I'm focused on going, I don't necessarily do the right things. And it's funny, like I said, like, because I live stream a lot, and because I've been live streaming training rides, which I don't normally do. But like I said, I'm doing this thing with Luca. So it's like, I've been streaming and just shooting the shit with you guys instead of watching like Stranger Things and stuff like that. But
he's like, you got to drink more. You noticed you weren't drinking enough. And you know, like, I pay for it, and you can see it in my heart rate. You can see it in my performance. Like when you start getting overheated, like when that fan was going, like, whew. I don't see they have 2 short routes on Ruby. Yeah, and it's probably worth riding those. Like I said, that's the advantage of Ruby, is that, like for me, I would never see Unbound until I got there. And I wouldn't know the course until I got there. And you'll have an advantage because you'll know what to kind of expect in those sections and what they look like. Yeah, it takes a moment. The Ruby thing with the vehicles, for sure. Hey, Riz. How goes it? Aren't you drink 2 liters in a 3-hour ride? Probably something like that, because I try to do a bottle an hour, which is like 750 mils about. So that'd be like 2.25, so pretty close, yeah. Pretty bang on. I just bottle an hour. If I need more, take more. Again, if you like find you're thirsty, it's too late. You're tired. You've been working, Riz. I feel tired too. Like you said, that heat just kind of made my body react in a weird way. Maple syrup. We got syrup. Just had a bar too. Like I said, I started feeling really low there. I don't know why. Hey, Bass Salts, how's it going, my man? Off today. Nice. You're doing the map ride? I should almost do that the way I'm feeling at the moment, but well, I've run my legs into the ground this week. It's not good. Not good. Gotta get used to this new draft meter though. Hey, so I got a twinge in my calf already. Maybe I'm dehydrated. Yeah, I mean, well, busy day at work, so. Probably not enough. I should. I've had 1 bottle already. Probably drank a liter at work. I should. We'll figure something out. It's a Thursday race anyways, so it's crit. We can just try to sit in, and if we get blown out the back, it's like whatever anyways. Might be one of those races. Maple syrup chug endurance. What I need to do is figure out how to get AI to ride the bike, but I get the bait gains, so. This seems like a lot of work to keep up with a D pace bot. Holy smokes. Drinking too much Coke. I mean, technically there's water in it. Caffeine might not help your hydration fully. Wind brutal in Minnesota today. Road sideways to work. Ooh. Yeah, freezing rain's not cool. That's not cool. That's when it gets sketchy. That's when I'm pretty much done. Black ice is not how I want to live my life on the bike. Now, granted, you got studs and that's great, but even still, like, can you make an AI video of riding like the Tron bike? Like the actual real Tron bike from Tron the movie? You can do whatever pretty much you want. You just got to be very descriptive of what it is and lay the scene out for it. I was playing with making myself an anime character today. You can do that too, yeah. Like, I think a lot of the videos do have the Zwift-tron. Like, you got to think that the engine is searching the internet for things like, and it's interesting, like some of the things that it does. Like I think it's scraping YouTube videos for me, because there's been some things that it's like, it wouldn't know that about me unless it's scanning for stuff. Oh yeah, Clancy, like I said, if I have a busy day at work, I'm like all out of whack by the time I hit this bike. It's just the way it is. Comes with the territory, I guess. Has it started doing that again, Riz? I'll have to fix that. YouTube really wants us to run ads all the way through. There's a setting, it's supposed to be off, but what's a job? I wish I could say that. What's a job? I don't know what I'm doing. It's true, it's true. Like, But I'll say this, like, it's nice for things not to be your job, because then you can do them as you please. When things become a job, sometimes they lose their shine. I have a lot of friends that are artists, and sometimes it's, you know, they love art and stuff like that, but they don't like doing art other than their art. Yeah, it's generally I have it set, and it should be set. And like I said, every once in a while, when they do a bunch of things, and they've done a bunch of things here, my studio looks completely different now, because I've got the subsequent vertical stream running, which I haven't seemed to be able to find, and doesn't seem to have any kind of impact yet. So I don't know if it's actually working properly. I have mine set for, like, when you join the stream, you'll see a commercial, absolutely. And when you leave, but everything else in between should be nothing. But if Riz is getting ads now, it means that they've switched it again, and that happens from time to time. And it just means I have to go and reset the base settings, because I just have a base template that I run off of. Yeah, and then there's always YouTube Premium. Then you don't get any ads whatsoever. I think that bar helped a bit. I feel a bit better. Still feel a bit weird from the blast of heat. I don't know how many people we have racing. Initially when I looked, I'm having all sorts of tech problems today. Initially when I looked, I'm like, I can't even see the race. I had to message Gordon to see if they actually had a race set up, because it wasn't showing up for me. And then sent me a link, and it was all good. That works too. Ad blockers work as well. Like I said, there shouldn't be any anyways midstream. Should only be at the beginning and the end. That's it. Although somebody told me that they've been doubling up on that stuff. Yes. Gordon does a lot of great things, man. We're very appreciative of what he does. Like I said, there's so many good teams out there, and people doing amazing things behind the scenes that, you know, they're the unsung heroes of the entire community, because they're really getting it done. Oh yeah, I see. That's not good. Yeah, I'm drinking so much I'm gonna have to pee in 5 minutes. I think it's just normal bikes today, no BMX, although we're really close to getting this leveled, which is good. So who's ahead, Steph? You or Gordon? Who's winning? Have you ever thought of doing a YouTuber race with all the Zwift bike YouTubers? It would be fantastic if something like that were to happen. I mean, I'm always open to whatever. I mean, pretty easygoing guy as far as those things go. I mean, to be honest, I think I would be at the tail end of that. There are so many strong and talented YouTubers out there racing on Zwift. It is awesome to see. People out there definitely keep me motivated. My legs might be toast as well, Darren. I haven't even got to the race yet. Like I said, it's feeling like little twinges in my calves. And I would love to say that I did legs today, but I didn't. Today was biceps, so it's not that. It's not that. Oh, nice. And thanks to everybody who left comments and watched and thumbs up the Trainer Road video. Appreciate that. Very, very helpful. For those of you on Trainer Road, probably got an email from Nate as well. They got something coming out in the next couple weeks that they're beta testing now. And we're looking for more beta testers. So they got something brewing, and I don't know what it is. I get a little far behind. I always listen, like in the summer, I'm always up on things because I listen to that podcast all the time when I ride. And when winter comes, I stop listening to podcasts, which I should maybe do. Join the event. 12 hours cycling now, bumping my running 6 hours a week. Nice. Let's to the garage. You know what, I'm just gonna do the Swiss. In all honesty, you should just do the disc, but. Appreciate that, Darren. Yeah, I don't know what they're specifically looking at. Like I said, if you're a member of Trainer Road, Nate probably sent you something, especially if you're part of the forum. Because I think it was through the forum, potentially. It was a forum post. There is a form for you to fill out, and likely an NDA, because they want it kept hush-hush. So it's big, because they haven't released anything in a long while. So it's going to be interesting to see what exactly they've done, because I don't really know what they would really kind of add. And they're always kind of engineering stuff. Like I said, it's just kind of ironic that my 1 year little experiment ended right as I kind of got that email. And, you know, they made some great progression. Like, two of my biggest things that I didn't like about Trainer Road for the longest time was they didn't really consider your outside riding. So if you went for a solo ride or a group ride, it didn't really register with it. And the other part of it was Zwift racing. It didn't really register with it either. But they addressed that.
in this last while. Cheers, gents.
Do it.
Losing to the rookie, it's embarrassing. Come on, Thorne. Oh.
It's good to see bath salts here.
I predict bath salts will win. It might be if you are not signed up for their forum, because it is definitely a post on the forum. So if you're interacting there, maybe that's it. Check the Trainer Road forums for sure. It's there because I looked and saw the post as well.
You did a race an hour ago. Ah. Thing is, I feel off. That's usually a sign of one of two things: that I am completely off, or I'm gonna have a weird race. Oh, you're gonna mess with chat? Nice. Thanks, NK.
Yeah, check the Trainer Road forum, Darren.
Next question. Yeah, hi, can you ride fast? Fuck you!
1,000 miles out the gate. Good God, Salt.
I have a brief with Trainer Road right now. Over what?
The easiest bunch of guys to get along with.
We got 9 in the pen.
Oh, we'll have a good turnout here. I should switch to disc, but I'm just like... Oh, that's not good. Now I got GI stuff going on. This is going to be a disaster. I think my body's telling me some things. Oh, I won't force it, man. You know me. I'll fall off the back. I don't care. We're just here to have fun.
We'll wreak some havoc while we're at it. Watch Salts go out of
1,000 watts like a madman. Oh, we'll still have a good chat. It's all good. Never get a yellow or red warning. It's interesting that that you wouldn't. I mean, clearly it's but are you telling it? Like, are you doing the surveys for all the rides? The survey is a big part of it. Have you any thought of doing podcasting yet? So I have, this is a spoiler, kind of. I'm not a tech channel, it doesn't matter. So I have a Roadcaster video coming to me shortly. So maybe, I don't know. I would need people to talk to though. I did the podcast thing here before when, like I said, I was active in the music biz, used to have lots of bands, all that kind of stuff. And I used to do all sorts of interviews for radio and, you know, interview guys and guys that I worked for and do video stuff. But yeah, I don't know. What am I feeling? I am feeling
like this will be an entertaining race for people. I feel like it's weird. Like I said, I think it was the heat that just kind of like sent my body into a weird spin. Because that furnace blows, like that vent is directly above me. It's like the worst place to have a bike set up in winter. I mean, it's good though, some days. When it gets like super cold here, at least you're kind of warm. Yeah, they're super fun to do. Like, I mean, I've always enjoyed the podcasts that I've done and I've been on. So yeah. Couldn't chat anymore here. I had to unsubscribe and then subscribe new. What the heck? What is going on? Like, I'm starting to get concerned with this stuff. George, just so you know, like Pookie Butt's having problems being seen in the chat. Thomas Zach doesn't get seen. Some people could see Pookie, but others couldn't. Pookie couldn't even see himself when he logged out. It's ridiculous. Yeah, it's brutal. It's making you do that. I mean, hey, Miguel. The thing is I have subscriber-only chat on. And the reason for that is, and like I said in the Discord, I'm always looking for mods because I am starting to encounter problems. The stream's pretty much cleaned up with the subscriber thing, has put an end to it. But, you know, Discord every once in a while, we're getting like people, you know, going in there and dumping a whole bunch of garbage. I don't feel nausea. I just felt flushed for a second. I just felt like I was like heating up too fast. If you want to be a mod, Alex, I can make you a mod. That was nuts. Whew. That's all good, man. Have a good night, Darren. Whew. Ooh. GL's doing awesome.
Go JD. Go JD. It's kind of sucking, but go JD.
All right, JD, this one's for you. Go JD, go JD. Build this piano with a TNT. Go JD, go JD. Everybody now, come on! Go JD, go JD. Build this piano with a TNT.
Go JD. Go JD. It's kind of sucking, but go JD. Go JD. Go JD. It's kind of sucking, but go JD.
I've been working out so hard today that my sleeves fell off. Ah!
Next question. Yeah, hi, can you ride fast? Fuck you!
Elastic's gonna snap here. Whew. Ah. Just not feeling it. Hopefully Jail, who's looking strong. Easy, it's a crit. They're smart, they counter. These guys. Oh, they're not going to work, Darren. I mean, I can get them back up there, but I'll be dead. Oh. No. Oh, pop sack fourth, nice. Jail ninth, nicely done. 3-5, well done, Jail. Nicely done, gents. I just wasn't feeling good. It's all right. Good little effort at the end. Yeah, top 5, they're strong guys. I mean, most guys are like 0.7 watts per kilo higher than where I normally run. Yeah, that's not how I like to race though. I don't like fast starts. I like slow, build in, and then let the games begin kind of thing. Surprisingly high to consider how much I slowed. Yeah, well, the thing is not quite your style of race, Darren, is the problem. Yeah, if it had slowed, I probably would have, like I said, like, got a bit flush before the race and stuff like that. Not terribly worried about it. It was a good push at the start. Like, I wasn't feeling bad, but I just, you know, you kind of know where it's time to kind of ease off a bit. Had I felt 100%, I probably could have pushed in. Like I said, Jail did awesome. He was just killing it. And it's funny, like, Jail will tell you that on Tuesday, the crit race, the Vuelta race, was brutal. Brutal. MK will tell you that too. It was like, it was just brutal. And it's funny because that crit race was an hour. And I felt better in that than I did today. It's just, yeah, your ebbs and flows, right? Like that's what it comes down to. Right, but what's what's the raw watts, Darren? 4.4. See, that's the problem with fat guys. Is you're playing against our raw watts. So it's like Mike's a B, and he can destroy everybody on the climb. But sometimes he struggles to maintain pace with the group just because he's so light. 290, 295 all the way. You'd have to surge beyond that, is the thing. Like, it's the problem that lighter riders have with with a racing like this is that surge every time you're going to have to put down like at least double that. Oh, nice. Nicely done, Ray. It's basically the inverse of what we have to do on climb. So for me, to keep up with you on a climb, I have to do ridiculous watts just to stay with, because it's just like I got to counteract the weight. On flat ground and descent, it's you know, it's physics. What's in motion stays in motion, right? And momentum is huge for fat kids. That's why you always see. So I always see it's like you kind of like I'll surge and then I'll drift, and I'll surge and I drift. It's kind of like that game of staying in there. You know, it's so like raw wattage for me to keep up, like my raw watts because of my weight is much higher. And like I said, it's the same thing on flat ground. Like you've got to compete with raw watts. So it's like if the group's doing 400 watts, you're gonna have to be doing, you know, close to 400 watts. Well, descents I don't work. Like it's anybody who see me race in a climbing stage where I have to go down, like I don't do any work on the thing. If you saw the ZRL race where we did Fox Hill, when I was coming down, I got to the front and went off on a super tuck. And by the time we hit the bottom, there was a 10, 15, 20 second gap. Well, it's because ITT's a thing as well. It's like what you can maintain consistently. Again, a different thing. Like, and this all goes to phenotypes. Like at ITT, like because you're a climber and because you can sustain long power, you will be better at ITTs because you can maintain that steady pace. It's not surgy, you know. There's always that saying like fast is smooth and smooth is fast, right? So it's like maintaining that consistent pedal stroke, consistent kind of thing, and just stay at that higher rate for a longer period of time. Where it's like if you watch me, it's like big, powerful surge, complete and utter laziness. Big surge, lazy, big surge, lazy. And the way to do it, to defeat that, is exactly what they did here. Is whoever led that was smart. He waited for me to go, and he went over top. So he basically utilized me, slingshotted himself, dragged the group with him. And I didn't have enough gas really to kind of stick on. It was a horrible race, Box Hill. It was. So yeah, I mean, it's like I said, like racing. It's a thing, and there's definitely categories of riders and different strengths and weaknesses and all that kind of stuff. And you know, like a lesser. Like, in all honesty, you could take a Cat D guy, a lesser Cat D guy that's light and has a decent, like, consistent power, and they will probably smoke me up a climb. Because that's just not how I can do it. Where anybody that watches this will vouch for me in chat that I will win races, and I am clearly, in watts per kilogram, the weakest rider. That everybody will be doing, you know, 3.5 and all that kind of stuff, and I'll roll across the line at like 2.6. It's just, that's how it is. That's why I never hit the front unless I'm going nuclear. I will push things. I will try to hurt, like where raw watts is important. That's why, like,
Glasgow's my jam because that climb specifically is like the perfect length for me. And I can go gangbusters up that, get down that little thing, go gangbusters again up that other one, and then recover, and then do it all again, time after time. And the problem is that, you know, in my cat, I can put out some good raw wattage that will hurt people. But the simple thing to do to counteract that is just to like go faster than I want to go. It always amazes me how many people go into the front of the race instead of drafting. Well, I think sometimes it's by accident. I hung on, tried to stay steady. You ran a good race, Jill. Those guys were strong. I mean, what was your number, 3.5? Like that's strong numbers, man. That is strong stuff. You were looking good. But the launch hurt me a bit, like the fast start. I was falling off the back way too much is probably part of the problem. And, you know, having to fight back and therefore losing a little bit of stamina at the end of the day. It's just one of those things. Oh.
Great effort in Crit City. Oh, that's right. They got this new weird thing. Level 97. So there you go. 1,000 watts for 5 seconds. Here's 0 versus 6 for me. Sorry, Paul. I think you were dealing with a little bit of frustration today. I was, when the three of us are sitting back there and nobody's pulling, I'm like, come on, guys. And then I just decided, like, oh, I'm gonna make a go for it. I am still doing the wheel, but it's in the process of getting fixed. I've got a new setup. Hopefully I'll have it all kind of set up soon. Oh, let's just do that. Oh. Yeah, sorry about that fall. Like I said, I was getting a little, I think I was a little frustrated where I was and just, I'm like, I was having none of it. Did I just stop? I'm an idiot. I am an idiot. Yeah, I gotta, part of it is with the wheel, Alex. Oh, you guys raced a good race. I was just having a moment today. Like I said, I think that heat kind of threw me off a little bit. The wheel was set up through Streamlabs, so I have to run it through a couple things. Now I believe I can have it set up natively and have a little bit more control, which is good at the end of the day. need to add you, Paul, as one of my favorites, so I recognize you on course. So you get the glow. So you have the. You guys ever watch The Last Dragon? I'm dating myself with Bruce Leroy, Shaq Fu, or it wasn't Shaq Fu, it was Shofu. It was a martial arts movie from the 80s. That's what that glow reminds me of. Kind of like the glow we got around us on the camera here. Yeah, and back to your point, Alex, about the points and stuff. Bruce Leroy, yes. Yeah, I gotta figure out the points and system and all that kind of stuff. And I don't know how betting is still open. Shoof? Is it Shoof? Shofu? It's a classic 80s trash movie that DeBarge sang the song, where movie soundtracks ruled, where back in the day you would buy records because it was a movie soundtrack, like Footloose or Top Gun or The Last Dragon, and it was DeBarge. The Beat of the Rhythm of the Night, I think, was the name of the song. I was going to say, Darren, most of your events are that you offer WOW, I think, are during the day, are they not? Like, are you guys doing stuff over Christmas? I think that'll be about the only time that I will ever be in the right time zone to hit one up during the week. And didn't Shonuv had like a red glow? Because he was like evil. Oh, that's wild. He must be here. I can see my teammates, Bossman and Rupee, talking. Tis that time, everybody's doing WTRL. I assume that's what Mike and Miguel are doing. TNP Crit Sunday. Unfortunately for me, or fortunate for me, depending on how you look at it, I have a 2.5 hour endurance ride on Friday. I think it's my 3.5 hour ride on Saturday with activations, sprints, and then I think it's like 3 hours on Sunday. Yes, he did. Nice. Oh, you're not streaming today? Is Mike streaming? We'll see before I shut things down. We'll see about jumping over to somebody else. All my towels are on the ground. It's the first time. You got to be close to this bike, leveling up. I think we'll make it to the arch and then call it a thing. You know, one day left at work tomorrow, and we're off for 2 weeks. And like I said, we've got the full PRL on the 27th. Links in the Discord. Syrup Cup starts in January at the same time slot that we normally stream, 4:15. Links are in the Discord. If you're in Darren's Discord, they are there as well. And I may have put it in Kaboom's as well. Just want to get a fair few racers out. I like the idea of having a big Zwift steel bike race too. That'd be pretty fun. There's somebody in chat called Ruthie Tuesday. It's awesome. Oh, I think I have done all I'm gonna do. Get some rest, get some food, hopefully feel a little bit regenerated. Like I said, I have an endurance ride tomorrow. I may or may not stream, it just depends on how it is. I don't know. For me, I don't know if training streams are that entertaining for you guys. I will probably do tomorrow's ride on Zwift, maybe, I don't know, we'll see how it all sort of plays out. I'm understanding a lot from this explanation. Oh, I randomly jump all over the place, Clancy, so if I'm hard to follow sometimes, I'm sorry, especially post-race. But that is it for me. We'll just take a quick look, see where this bike's at before we're all said and done. 6 kilometers. That sounds like a tomorrow problem. All right, guys. Appreciate y'all. I'm gonna log off here. We're gonna see if we can send you somewhere first, though. Let's see if we got anybody. Oh, did they change it? What? See, oh, no, there it is. Let's see who's doing what. There is nobody doing anything. So, sorry guys, that is it. Appreciate y'all. Sorry that I blew up. Not my best race. What can I say? Anyways, we will catch you all, I'm sure at some point this weekend, doing some sort of training ride. If not, we will see you Monday for some Z racing. And yeah, we'll have some fun. We'll catch y'all later.